Welcome back, everybody, to the Michael Tate Road to Glory. And today we take on the Utah Utes as UCLA is back in the top 25. Now, if you didn't watch the last episode, I do highly recommend that you do. I'm about to spoil it. Anyway, it was maybe the best game we've seen in this series as we open up with a touchdown here on offense. I'm sorry I simulated it so fast I won't do that later in the game. So last game was very good. We played against number 3 Texas. They started out red hot and we're up 14-0 very quickly, but then we battled back and turned out to have a very, very good game. Now we're ranked again, number 23, another Pac-12 matchup today. Our next non-conference game is a little bit later in the season against Memphis, I believe. Nice job, Michael. Lunging out there, not sure you get the tackle, but close enough. So it's first down and 10. Utah has it out here at the 35-yard line, and Tate on the rush. The bull rush! He hits the quarterback, and it's complete! Did Michael Tate just help that happen? Because that pass was a little underthrown, and that could have been from the interior pressure. Anyway, after that big play, they have it first and 10 inside the red zone, trying to tie this game up. What are we going to do here, Michael? Here's some motion. And they run it right down the middle for a gain of 4. Maybe I'll switch sides here. Oh, couldn't get there in time as they run outside. Nice blocking. And they get the first down inside the 10 and keep hurrying things along. We're actually in a fairly good play call, but haven't been able to make the plays. First down and goal. Another run, it appears. And a good stop that time for no gain. Oh, the running back is shaken up. So he is now hurt. I'm going to have Michael Tate drop back here. I've had him rush for a few straight plays. Now I'm going to have him sit back in coverage. 2 receivers over there, 1 over here. Second and goal. And now they motion the tight end that way. There's a run. And that's a touchdown. Come on. We had so many players there. I figured somebody could stop him. But Utah with the strong run blocking ties this game up. Now you can't assume all these extra points are going to be good as we go 3 and out. Because, as you guys know, basically we won the game last week because of a missed extra point. That was a big part of it. So it's Utah football. Second down. Michael Tate again going to rush. And again they run. Get off the block, Tate. And that's a gain of 5. They go trips to one side against the cover 2. And there's the keeper. He's brought down for a loss. They had us in a horrible call if they would have just thrown the football. But they didn't. Tom Hackett punts, and here we go with the first down finally. Or again, I guess we did have a good opening possession. And then it looks like we have stalled, so when can Tate play again? Okay, 4th and inches. And I have to sim that too? Okay, a punt. Did Tate miss a whole possession? Now we stall. And Tate's finally back on the field. He should be fresh, though. No stats. And he should have a full tank once again to get after the quarterback. It's first down and 10, Utah. And, oh, he gets upended. No, he couldn't even make the tackle there. Usually the quarterback will just, like, trip over you there. And it didn't even happen that time. So it's second down. Now they're going to throw it. And they dump it off short. Fighting forward, and that's a gain of 3. So 3rd and 6, they'll keep us in the same play call. We're still a long way away from Tate being able to audible, especially being able to audible on the road, but we're not on the road this week. 3rd and 6. Of course, more motion this way. Here comes Tate. They go short again and out of bounds. That's why you don't have those flats go to the short side of the field. So they end up punting, and it looks like we're going to be doing the same here. We had some very quick possessions in this game, constantly going back and forth. Michael Tate still looking for a stat. These last 2 games, they just haven't given him chances. The previous week, the fun one, week 2. I want more of that. And that is a gain of nothing. They have a 3rd and 10, and let's have Tate be in man coverage. They don't want to run the ball at you. Well, we're going to put Tate manned up against the tight end here in the slot. 3rd and 10, Utah. He breaks outside. That's complete. Nope, it's dropped. Man, if they were targeting that tight end as the first read, that would have been game over for Michael Tate's man coverage days. So they end up punting again. And we get 19-18. We fumble it! Guys! Cover 3, though. I can't be mad at this. Still 7-7 in the first half. 1:13 to go. And here comes Tate. There's a bull rush, and they're not going to get much on this play. Utah has yet to convert a third down. They need 8. Of course, stacking receivers away from Tate's side. And now some motion over here. We'll keep an eye on that. And they run. And they don't get it, or even close. UCLA has used up all their timeouts. And we're going to see if they can get anything before the half. Less than a minute to play. They get 13. 13 more. 20. And touchdown, Thomas Duarte. Now, I don't like this play call here, but I expect they're just going to run it and take this to halftime, which they do. And there's the stop. So Tate didn't have a single tackle in that first half. And now we're into the second half, and we'll see if Tate can get anything going. He's on the field now, 2nd and 13. This is why I want the block shedding, so when they're not making plays or running to Tate's side, I can at least get Tate in position to wherever they're going. 2nd and 13. We're sending a rush here. They're taking their time. And there's the snap, bull rush. That forces the dump off. Nice broken tackle. And they get about 7 yards. They're going to keep this going. It's 3rd and 6. We stay in the same play call. Now, I kind of want to put Tate here outside of the end. I don't like rushing from the inside as much. The bull rush hasn't worked as well as of late. So here we go. Now that bull rush. Ah, come on. And they get the first down on 3rd. Is that their first 3rd down conversion? I believe it is. And they're going to keep us in this blitz. Now they could be running it, so now I'm going to have Tate play a little bit of Mike and see what they end up doing. They do run the option. And get there. Tate just fall on the pile and get a tackle he didn't deserve. It's now 2nd and 12. Here comes some motion. Tate again trying to get after the quarterback. And they run it. Oh, no. And there is a short pickup, but it's still 3rd and long. Now we're going to pin our ears back and hope Tate can get after the passer. Let's get that crowd involved. I'm not sure if it helps, but we're going to pretend it does. Throw him away. Get there. No. That's knocked away. Tate hit the quarterback again. He got rid of it just in time. I want to see that replay, though. Both of Michael Tate rushing and where the ball traveled. So here's Tate pumping up the crowd. One move. That's good strength there. You tell me he can just throw away a tackle that easily, but he has trouble just shedding blocks in the running game. And then there's the quarterback. He sees Tate. Watch the eyes. Watch the eyes. He's like, uh-oh, this is bad. He's got to get rid of it. Michael Tate dives, hits that leg. Now where's the ball going? It's going down the middle, and it's knocked away. Good defense there. That was fun. And I documented that play probably a little bit more than I needed to. But it hasn't been a very eventful day for Mr. Michael Tate. So what do we got here? A 10-yard penalty, guys. Why are you cheating the game? The game wouldn't cheat you like that. And we ended up not getting points. Late into the 3rd quarter, it's 1st down and 10. And they hand it off. Get off the block, Michael Tate. Come on, it takes forever, man. Now it's 2nd down and 3. Get there, Michael. Sometimes you gotta make the play yourself, and I'm not sure if that worked. He was close, and it's 1st and 10. Really keying out on the run game to start this possession. Now they have some motion and another run as they don't get much. For the most part, good run defense today. It's now 2nd down and 7. Still caught in the same play call. Hoping they don't have to. Well, I kind of want them to throw, but at the same time, I don't like this coverage against the pass. Get there, Michael. You did your job. Sometimes your job doesn't involve getting a stat, but it does sometimes involve hitting the quarterback, and that's fun. Why not analyze this one, too? Look at that. You got to stay honest here. Michael Tate's like, okay, I can't just go for the pitch, man. Gotta hope somebody else does their job. Michael Tate does his. That's good team defense there. We have so many players around the ball carrier. 3rd down and 7. They want the screen. Go ahead, they throw it away. They saw Michael Tate racing down there to make a play. They're like, let's keep this guy Michael Tate off the stat sheet today. Well, it's working. And what do? Can we get that elusive 2-score lead today? We're in the 4th quarter, grinding out this possession. 15-yard penalty and a touchdown. Extra point is good. Get back out there, Michael Tate. And Tate's going to rush the quarterback yet again as they run it. Off tackle. Look at Tate. Like the tackle was made and he still was on his block. Try this again. Another run and another stop. This is some of the best run defense we have seen overall in this series. Now I want to drop back into coverage on 3rd down. I know I should want to rush on 3rd down, but I just had to rush on 1st and 2nd, and they ran it. Now I want to drop back, switch things up. I like coverage. Big fan of covering. So 3rd down and 13. And there's a sack! They wanted to go deep, and that's a big weakness of this defense. So good pressure there. And what do? We're grinding another possession on the ground. We're inside 2 minutes. Really just destroying this clock. And field goal good. Get out there, Michael. Tate has no tackles today. It's not like he's done nothing, but he doesn't have a tackle. That's a deep pass at the sideline and out of bounds at the Utah bench. It's a 3rd down and 11. What on earth? I'm guessing that was encroachment. All it would take is one play to really make this a fun episode. And there's not much time left. So 26 seconds. And they dump this off short. Tate there with the big hit. So he's finally on the stat sheet. I kind of abandoned my zone there. At this point of the game, I'm thinking that they're going to be just going deep down the middle of the field. And they spike it with 17 seconds. Do not take Tate off this field. Do not. Tate's going to be rushing now. 17 seconds left to play. Good pressure. They throw it up and it's nearly intercepted. He's getting some productivity as a pass rusher today, guys. At least give him that much credit. Look at that. Defensive hurry. The game knows the credit is due there. So 24-7 here in this 23 versus 24 matchup. Just a 3rd and 10. And they dump this off. It's 4th down. I kind of want to give them one play. Maybe they don't need my help. We good. They go short. Oh, what? I was holding R1 trying to, like, strip the ball. And Tate missed. So that's the end of the game. 24-7, 1 tackle for Michael Tate. That's it. UCLA now 3-1 on the season, and Michael Tate will not be spending any XP this week as we only had 1 career boost, and the rest of these are going to be just 1-game deals. I know, +4 block shedding. It'd be fun just to see what Tate would be like with +4 block shedding for 1 game. I've never bought one of these. I'm not sure. Like, it's worth it if that helps you get those points back. I've just never really used them because I like the long-term gains. And 900 for 1 thing. And I'm just not sure if it's worth it. What do you guys think down in the comments section? Let me know. But UCLA is now number 21. They are rising slowly in the standings. And Colorado is their next opponent at 3-1. And we'll see if they can get their 3rd victory in a row. Thank you all for watching this episode in the Michael Tate Road to Glory. Please leave your feedback down below in the comment section. Subscribe for much more to come in the series. And I will see you guys in the next game. Thank you again for watching. Have a great day, everybody.